So this video has nothing to do with the Steam Deck, the Switch 2, video games, or anything like that. Really, it's only here for me to quickly say thank you. Because it is Thanksgiving after all, and I hope you're having a wonderful time with your family or making preparation for it, because I think this video is going out actually the day before Thanksgiving, and I wanted to make this for a very specific reason. And that is that I always say thank you, or that I appreciate your time at the end of the videos, and I mean it every single time, but I also hate editing that part of the video. And the reason for that is, normally whenever I make videos, I take a very, almost like a Chipotle or a McDonald's type approach to it, right? I have a very specific workflow, I have a very specific delivery, and sometimes when I throw that thank you in at the end, even though it is heartfelt from my perspective, it can seem a little bit rote and robotic, and I just want to kind of put this out there to make sure that you know I absolutely appreciate all of your time hanging out here and watching videos, and ultimately just wanted to make sure I made a video to say thank you on the day that was most appropriate for it. Specifically, I wanted to thank 4 different groups of people. The first would be regular subscribers. You guys know who you are. You're spending tons of time hanging out in the comments and just offering tons of words of encouragement and kindness my way, which is incredibly helpful as someone who's always like bleary-eyed staring at a Final Cut editing timeline, often late into the evening. But then also just the amount of kindness that you guys show to each other when you talk about different games or exchange tips when it comes to Steam or anything else like that. Like, I always see those interactions, and I always appreciate that no matter how much I try to create a chill environment here, ultimately that's really going to come down to how people are in the actual comments. And every day I check in there, you guys are just doing amazing things, just being very chill with each other, keeping things very civil, even when you disagree, and I just want you to know I very much appreciate it. Next up, I wanted to thank all of the people who aren't subscribed to this channel, who likely will never see this, but even the people who just dropped a comment to say thanks because they got something from like a tip video or a tutorial video or learned about a new game and they were grateful for it. I'm really glad that you got what you needed from the channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and even if you never see this message, I appreciate you as well. Next up, I did want to give a shout out to all of the tons of fellow content creators and friends that I've made here on this platform. I could name them all, but it would take forever, and I would inevitably leave somebody out, but you know who you are. I wish I had the time to check in more often than I do on your channels, but anytime I do have the occasion to drop in on one of your live streams or see a video that I think is particularly great and I can leave a comment, I just want you to know, I know you've got your own reasons for doing your channel, right? Maybe it's like a hobby, maybe it's something, that's like a side hustle for you as well. Whatever it is, just know another one of the reasons to appreciate all of the hard work that you do is that content creators like me find what you do to be completely inspiring. Even though we may not operate within, even the same genre or enjoy the same games or even make the same types of content, seeing you go after what you're excited about and still putting in the work day in, day out is a huge inspiration to me, and I definitely appreciate it, and especially the kind words that you've given me, not just in the comments, but for those of you who take the time to text me, give me a call every now and then, hang out and play games. That stuff is very much appreciated, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. And finally, it would be pretty rude of me not to thank all my friends and family for taking the time out of their days to just be such an encouraging force in my life. Not all of them care about the Steam Deck. In fact, I would say the vast majority of them do not care about Steam or really video games that much at all. But they always make it a point to say something kind or supportive, and I really appreciate those small gestures. And I know at least 1 or 2 of my closest friends do not play video games regularly, but they do regularly play my videos in the background while they're doing other things, and I think that's just the sweetest gesture ever. So thank you guys, and if you happen to be watching this in the background right now, I'm watching you, Ben and Jason. No, I'm not really watching you guys, but anyways, thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, I think I can go ahead and wrap things up here. Ultimately, this probably sounded really frazzled and disjointed, which is to be expected because I have no script or anything. Really, I just remember those 4 groups of people that I wanted to especially say thank you to, because you all play your own role in making sure that every time I do stuff here on the channel, it feels really fulfilling, and like I'm not just, slugging it out solo or anything like that. So, whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope it's a warm, safe, happy time with the people that you hold dear. If you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, I just hope you have a rad day anyways, and yeah, as always, I'm going to end this in the typical way because, it seems perfectly appropriate for this video, but as always, thank you so much for your time and hanging out here on the channel. I really, really, truly appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.